It's that time of month again, you guys.
You're never gonna believe what time it is, man. Oh, God.
Boruto is back with another chapter, and let me tell you something. This chapter is off the wall, okay? From start to finish, straight action. Boruto, aura farming, as always. Daemon, aura farming. Sarada, half aura farming and then just stops. Guys, this chapter is an actual doozy. Every 20th, we are getting blessed with another 40 pages. And I don't think that we've had a chapter this intense in a long time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And today we are talking Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, chapter 32. This week's chapter was a huge chapter and we've got a lot to go over. So let's just jump right into it, guys. Picking up off the trails of last week's chapter where Shikamaru is going to his last resort plan, and we're going to bring all the Mamushi to Ada, okay? We're going to converge all of them in a single location. So we pick up with the Mamushi, and Sai is watching them from the headquarters, right? And he's like, just leave them, they're doing their thing, you know, like, remember guys, Mamushi, even though he's invading the village, he's just here for Ada, okay? He cannot destroy anything, no damages, or he has to keep it very minimal, or Jura's gonna come in and beat his ass, okay? He's gonna give him that Shigaraki father treatment and just boom, you know, backhand him. So he's keeping the damage very minimal, right? But this is when Boruto pulls up, and Boruto, yo, every time we see Boruto, he's just aura farming, because Boruto is like, yo, we're giving up, we're conceding, come with us, come with me, and I'm gonna share Ada's location. And he just starts flying off, right? The Mamushi, these guys are getting lit, you know, they're like, okay, let's go. You know, he's about to bring us to some, you know, some fresh. You know, he's about to bring us to some fresh. So he's going, and this is where we find out that even though all the Mamushi have like their own separate will, they still have a sort of hive mind thing going on, because when Boruto first meets that first group and he starts flying away, all the rest of the Mamushi in Konoha are following Boruto, right? So Amado is like, oh, like there's got to be there might exist a single collectiveness, consciousness governing the entire swarm. So while each of them still has their own separate like mindset, at the end of the day, like they're still all fumbled together, which when you think about it, it does make sense, because all the 6 paths of pain were connected through like their Rinnegan, you know, like they could all see out of each other's eyes. So that the Mamushi have like a single hive mind thing, it does make sense, right? So Boruto's flying away, and this is where we get a little bit of that smart alecky Boruto, because he is trolling the shit out of Mamushi, right? So as Mamushi's following this guy, he's like, oh, by the way, you know, Ada's got a bodyguard, by the way, you know, her brother Daemon, and he is a hoss. So if you want any chance at sniffing Ada, you've got to get past Daemon, and he's no joke, right? And now, this is where I say it kind of backfires a little bit, because once he tells Mamushi that, you can see Mamushi start to think, which is rare for Mamushi, but he can do it. But he starts thinking, and then we see him list off all of Daemon's abilities. He's getting flashbacks to when Daemon used to stomp Bug into the ground, you know? So he's just getting flashbacks. And he lists off all of the abilities. And Boruto's like, guys, we might have a problem. Like, Mamushi totally knows about all of Daemon's abilities. Like, what is going on, you know? And even Daemon's like, what? You know, like, because I knocked out a bunch of Bug's teeth? Like, you know, Daemon, I wonder, you know? But, boom, You have everybody on standby. Kawaki's on standby. You got Sarada on standby, okay? The plan is Boruto's gonna lure them in, right? And then Kawaki Himawari gonna hit him with the big AoE attack, right? AoE attack, area of effect. And then Sarada's gonna come on with her Mangekyo and just swoop them all up with her Sharingan, right? Easy peasy. Boruto's heading there, right? Are y'all ready? He's asking them. And boom, this is where the chapter gets nuts, okay? Because they pull up and they see Ada and they start going for Ada right away, right? Of course, Daemon's with Ada. He's like, get into the air now, you know? Boom. Ada's flying, and this is when we see Daemon. And this guy, holy, how old is Daemon right now? Like 14, 13, something. This guy is the craziest grade 8 I've ever seen, okay? Because this guy wastes no time, and he just starts stomping Mamushi, stomping him. It's also funny to see, though, these Mamushi, guys, they really have no brain cells at all. They're literally fighting with each other to get to Ada. Like, who can get the first sniff? Who can get the first whiff? Like, this is crazy work. Like, again, never, ever seen a hornier antagonist than Mamushi. You know? Like, heaven forbid this guy gets his hands on Ada. It's gonna turn into a hentai, bruv. Okay? Like, I'm not even joking. Like, keep Ada away from Mamushi at all costs, bruv. You know, like that horny old grandpa you got? Yeah, that's Mamushi, okay? But he's bombed. He's chasing her. He's putting the pressure on. And there's this point where he almost grabs her leg, but boom, Daemon, reflectability, boom, he puts them away, right? And this is when Daemon, right, he's just messing with them the whole time, rage baiting them. He keeps going. But guys, Daemon is crazy. This guy pops off Ada's back and he just turns around and he hits Mamushi with the Hadouken. It's mad. This guy's coming up with these roundhouse kicks, like, bro. It's about time we got to see Daemon in action, and guys, he's not disappointing. Like, honestly, after this chapter, I think Daemon might be the strongest in the verse, bruv, which is crazy work. Crazy work. But I genuinely don't think nobody's beating this guy with his abilities, okay? Straight hacks. And then his prowess on top of that. Like, the guy can throw hands. Like, it's not just his ability, guys. Like, Daemon is really with it. Like, I can't lie. Like, this chapter, he was going off. He's going off, right? Mamushi's getting pissed because Daemon is just smoking all of them. He's jumping around. Ha, 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 ha. Just taking them out. Left, right, left, right, left, right. No problem. The kid is crazy. The kid's crazy. Literally, Himawari and, like, Team 10 are looking over and they're like, whoa. This guy is crazy. Mind you, nobody really seen Daemon in action before. So, like, yeah, of course they're impressed. I think this is their first time seeing him in action, too. I mean, this guy has no reason to fight. You know, unless Ada's in danger, he's not fighting. So, of course, you know, this is the first time everybody's seen him in action. And he is not disappointing nobody, right? But, boom, they're going for Ada. He's reflecting everybody. He's ripping them apart. This guy is crazy. You know, he turns to them. He's like, are you guys even trying? You guys aren't getting nowhere without taking care of me. And this is where we see, on top of his abilities, on top of his martial prowess, Daemon is smart too. I mean, mind you, it's really not too hard to outthink the Mamushi, but this maneuver that he does here is amazing. Because amidst all the rage baiting he's doing to Mamushi, Mamushi gets fed up, right? He gets sick and tired of it, and he's like, die, brat! And boom, Daemon gets rid of like 100 of them. Because remember, Daemon's ability is strongest when he's reflecting your intent to kill. And we all know Mamushi wasn't trying to kill Ada. He was trying to do something else. If you know what I'm saying. But he wasn't trying to kill her. But now Daemon with the rage bait, he just pissed him off so bad. And you know what too? We gotta bring back some of this old school lingo. Because before Daemon just sets them off, He just looks at them and he says, imbeciles. Like, holy. We need to bring some of these back. Like, imagine somebody looked at you and they're like, my God, you are an imbecile. Like, holy. Oh my God. That's like an 1800s diss, you imbecile. Oh my, yeah, we need to bring some of these back. You know what I'm saying? But boom, gets rid of like 50 of them, right? Jin's like, wow, like this is crazy. Like we're already getting down. Like we're almost at the original 200 in less than a minute, Mamushi, he's like, watch it. Don't fall for his taunt. And this is where we get Boruto just aura farming again, because he just comes behind like 10 Mamushi and wah, right out. Oh my God, when Boruto gets animated, oh my God, like some of these panels alone, guys, are just insanity. Like, it's so crazy. Boruto's mad. We get Mitsuki with some Sage mode. He's bringing the snakes into the ground. He's getting a bunch of Mamushi. And Kawaki just comes with his karma. And he's like, ooh. Oh, my God. The teamwork? Bruv. Say what y'all want, but these guys know how to work like a well-oiled machine. It's crazy. They get down to 70, to 60, They get under 50. Shikamaru's like, Sarada, it's your time to shine. Go, girl. You know what I'm saying? Sarada's like, let's do this. Mangekyo Sharingan. She starts ore farming. Ori-ruming. She's got the gravity going. The Mamushi are shaking. And then she drops.
I got this.
She literally, she just drops. She just drops out of the air. That's it. Boruto's watching, Prince Boruto comes, saves her. Everyone's like, yo, what's going on? Because that was supposed to be the final attack. That was supposed to be it. Sarada comes, we were less than 50, bingo, bango, Mamushi's done. Easy peasy. But if you guys remember in our last video, we were saying it was a little janky, a little suspicious that she was going blind already, right? And now she's used it again and she literally just passed out. Like, you can use your Sharingan twice in one battle. Sasuke did it enough times. Man was spamming Amaterasu like crazy. Kagetsuchi, no problem. So, I don't know how I feel about that one. But yeah, she drops down, they get to the ground, and then this is when the tables turn.
Well. How the turntables...
We were on an uphill the whole chapter. I'm like, yo, Mamushi's getting dealt with easy. And then, boom, this is where everything takes a turn and it goes wrong because guess what? They start multiplying again. So from our 50, we brought them all the way back down to 50 and then, boom, they just start multiplying again. These guys are like cockroaches. You can't get rid of them. So they keep on multiplying. They're multiplying. And this is where we get the next shock of the chapter. Because as Kawaki is rearing up to hit him with a crazy attack, he just goes and starts steaming. And he's like, what the hell? Himawari's watching. She's like, what's going on? And then we find out Kawaki's overheating. Crazy work. He's pushed himself to the max. He literally cannot go any further. Amato is screaming. He's like, get him out of there now. Amato, man. This guy only cares about his daughter. He don't give a fuck. The minute he's seen Kawaki go down and he's seen his ticket start to fade away, get him out of there now. This is why Amato was diverting all that power to those defensive capabilities. Keep him alive, because once Kawaki gets in the mix, you see, like, he'll push himself too far and just stretch it. Like, he's super playing with Amato right now, But this is where the chapter ends, right? Kawaki, he's down for the count. So we've lost Sarada and Kawaki, two of our biggest heavy hitters. Two of the biggest heavy hitters. And they're done now. So I'm like, who's about to come in to save the day? That's what I'm thinking. Y'all think Kakashi's about to make an appearance or something? Where is, you know what? Where is Kakashi in all this madness? Like, my brother, 6 Hokage, your village is being invaded. You think that Kakashi might make an appearance. Like, brother, where are you? Somebody tell me, where is Kakashi? I'm not even joking anymore. Where is this guy? You know, like, we got 2 heavy hitters down. The Mamushi are multiplying. They're over 1,000 now. Okay, like, they're at 1,000 and still climbing. Okay, like, it's bad. It's looking horrible. And the last page, we just end with Kashin Koji. And anytime we end on Kashin Koji, you know that's not good. Because you know this man is scheming. He's plotting something. And it's probably not nice. It's probably not good. Where do we go from here? I don't know. I'm either thinking, I'm thinking either like Kakashi and like Sakura are going to have to make like an entrance, you know, and cover up for Sarada and Kawaki, okay? Or Boruto is about to go Boroshiki, guys. Boruto is about to go Boroshiki. Mind you, he already made the deal with Momoshiki a couple chapters ago, right? And to the extent of that deal, all we've seen is him using his karma. That's it. Just his karma. But I think we might get a full on Boroshiki, Boruto using all of Momoshiki's abilities and actually tapping in, bro. Like, oh my goodness, yes. I honestly, I prefer that. I'd prefer the story to go that way. When was the last time we seen Boroshiki, guys? And this won't even be Boroshiki. This will be like a new version, you know? Like, this is like Momoruto, you know? You know? Boruto in control. We've seen Momoshiki snap in Boruto's body. But we haven't seen Boruto snap with Momoshiki's powers. You know what I'm saying? Like, fully. Of course, he's tapped into the karma 1-2s, but, you know, like, I want to see this guy tap into the karma to the fullest extent now that Momoshiki's allowing it. That's my prediction. And honestly, guys, I have not been this excited for another chapter in a hot minute. This cliffhanger is actually crazy. But what are you guys thinking? This was a crazy chapter. They went full stomp on the action from start to finish. Kawaki's down. Sarada's down. Who's about to step into the ring? Either Kakashi, the man himself, comes back, or Boroshiki. Either way, I'm happy. What do you guys think Kashin Koji's cooking up? Anything is on the table with this guy. You know, who's the next pawn on the board to be used for Koji? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for joining me with another one, and we will be back, guys.